Hi, my name is Juan Gomez Jr. with Apps Associates. I'm excited to be here today to demonstrate our new Apps License SafeGuard tool. The tool is intended to provide a method by which a customer can formulate a plan to address any Oracle SaaS overages the customer may have that are attributed to the hosted named user metric. As you can see, the tool is composed of various views. Each view arranges the customer's usage data in a manner that allows the customer to readily identify areas of overage and to provide direction to the customer so that the customer may formulate a plan to address the overages. I'd like to start by looking at the service view. This view is designed to allow customers to set up their customer-specific information, such as their unique pricing and service term details. The setup information found in the service view will be the basis for the customer's actual cost impact found throughout the tool. Here, the customer has two methods by which they can enter their information. The first is using the edit function found in each row to manually modify or enter information independently for each cloud service. And this is just a quick example. Alternatively, the customer can download an Excel template using the template button. The customer would then populate the template with their customer-specific information from their Oracle ordering documents and contracts. Once the template is ready for upload, the customer uses the Upload Excel button to load the information into the tool. And once the Apps License SafeGuard tool is connected to the customer's SaaS pod, we will begin to see usage quantities similar to what is seen in the Oracle SaaS Metrics Usage Report. Here, we can begin to drill down into the data to help us identify user responsibility role combinations that are causing cloud service triggers. So let's take a moment and look at Oracle Fusion Order Management Cloud Service. Here we can see that we have a subscribed usage of 20. We have an actual usage of 55. And we can also see that the customer price is $218.75, while the list price is $875. If we click on the users column, which is the number 55 in this example, the tool will take me to a summary view that lists all the users that have access to the Oracle Fusion Order Management Cloud service. Here we can focus on individuals to identify if they really need this service. For example, let's look at Frank Putka. From this view, we can see that Frank is in the Human Resources Department, where he holds the job role of Human Resources Specialist. It seems suspicious that Frank would need a license for Oracle Fusion Order Management Cloud Service. So we can do a little more investigative work by clicking on the cost per price column. Once we do that, it will take us to another detailed view where we can see the specific privilege role combinations for Frank that are triggering a license for this service. Now, with this information in tow, we can start asking the questions. Does Frank, a human resource specialist, need the ability to import an order or to manage orchestration processes? And if we don't know these answers immediately, we at least now know the questions that we need to ask and who we need to ask those questions to. And once we do know those answers, we can determine the corrective actions to ensure Frank has access to the tool while only accessing functions that he needs without inadvertently triggering licenses for cloud services which he is not using. Now let's go ahead and jump into one of my favorite views. So here we jump into the user costing view. This view displays each user in the system and the monthly costs associated with that user. So let's do a quick search on Frank again. Here we could see that our monthly cost for Frank is $297.13. When I click on the user login, a detailed view containing the cloud services and the cost per service is displayed. From here, you can click on the cloud and the cost per service or the total user price. Clicking on the cost per service will take us to a detailed view with the privileged role combinations that are the licensing trigger for the specific service. So for example, let's look at order management service. So when I click on the order management service, I can see all the licensing triggers for this service that Frank has access to. In the previous page, we could also click on the total user price. If we clicked on the total user price, that would take us to a detailed view with the triggering privilege role combinations for every cloud service that Frank has access to, as opposed to just a specific one. Okay. Now let's go ahead and navigate to this department view. The department view displays the departments and every cloud service requiring a license for that department. Here, we're looking at the human resources department, and I had previously filtered that. So again, we can see that the Oracle Fusion Order Management Cloud Service is on this list. By clicking on the number in the user column, we see detailed view showing the users and the privilege role combinations causing the trigger. So again, we see Frank with the privilege role combinations causing the trigger, but we also see that there's another user, Robert, who is also causing these triggers and is also in the human resources department. And finally, I want to review this role cost view. So here in the role cost view, we have a list of the roles within the system and the cost for each role. What this allows us to do is answer the question, how much does it cost me or the company to assign Frank, for example, the AAP2P procurement inquiry role? So I can easily come in here, see that if I assign that role is going to cost me $84.16. Okay, so that were some of the views that are found in the system today. Hopefully this demonstration has provided you some insight into the capabilities of the tool and how the Apps License SafeGuard tool can assist you with ensuring compliance within Oracle SaaS environment, as well as provide information that supports a customer's business-based decisions. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.